joining us. I'm Katrina Smith. Gary has the day off today.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Thank you so much for joining us. We've got a lot to get to this morning, but it's a much cooler start than we had. We saw a little bit cooler weather yesterday and a little bit cooler today as well.
Yes, so 40s this morning. We'll be in the 70s today, and then we won't be as hot as last week. So
that's nice.
Yeah, so a little bit of a break with some rain chances as well. So here on our temperatures this morning, we're in the 40s. So once again, a little bit chilly. 43 degrees in Cooperstown and Lake Pleasant, and 46 degrees in Whitesboro. We are still dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, but it is going to be a little bit hazy today from wildfire smoke, and we are going to be seeing a little bit extra cloud cover. We'll reach the 70s, so we're going to be cooler than average, but still, I would say, pretty mild. We are going to be seeing some scattered thunderstorms move in tomorrow for our next chance of rain, and then we do see some more rain chances coming in for Thursday and Friday. So for today, expect a little extra cloud cover, a little bit of haze. It's going to be breezy and in the 70s. I will talk more about the week ahead coming up, Katrina.
Hannah, thank you so much. Let's get right to
Welcome back. We will be dry today, seeing a little bit extra cloud cover, and today looks to be the warmest day of the week. We'll be in the 70s with a cool down coming in for this week. So our average high temperature for this time of year is 75 degrees. We will be trending in the upper 60s and lower 70s. So tomorrow we see scattered showers and thunderstorms possible in the afternoon. So just keep that in mind for tomorrow. Then on Wednesday we look to be trending dry, but then we see an isolated shower possible later in the day, looking around Wednesday evening. We'll be cloudy with some very light rain on Thursday and some more light rain on Friday afternoon after some sunshine in the morning. So today looks like the only day this week will be completely dry. We'll be seeing some showers come in tonight, and then some scattered thunderstorms and showers tomorrow afternoon, and isolated showers possible Wednesday evening, and then we see some very light rain on Thursday. No significant rainfall this week, though. Everything looks to be very light, isolated, or scattered. No really heavy rain expected just yet. And then once again this week we'll be trending just below average in the lower 70s and upper 60s. Katrina.
Thank you, Hannah. The list of candidates running for president.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are going to be seeing extra cloud cover today, along with some haze from wildfire smoke. And this week is trending a little bit cooler than last week. So let's take a look now at downtown Utica. We are seeing some sunshine to start. Should be a nice sunrise. We will be seeing extra cloud cover today, though, and then we will be much cooler than last week, with highs just in the 70s. So our temperatures to start, we are a little bit chilly this morning, so I would definitely grab a jacket or sweatshirt as I'm heading out the door. Just 43 degrees in Dalgeville, 46 degrees in Whitesboro, and if we take a look to the south, 40 degrees in Sherburne, 41 degrees in Norwich. So a chilly start today. We'll be on the cooler side as we just reach the 70s, and we will remain dry for most of today. Here's our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We will be seeing an increase in cloud cover here this morning, so it looks like we will be seeing more clouds than sun today. It's going to be dry with a chance of a few showers this evening and tonight. We are seeing some more wildfire smoke moving in, though, so there are still wildfires up to the north. With the way the wind is going to be blowing today, we will be seeing some smoke heading into our area for most of today and for most of tomorrow. It looks to start to move out as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, but because of this smoke, the air quality is going to be a bit iffy. We could be seeing moderate air quality, so a little bit of air quality issues for today. If you are sensitive to this, just be careful spending long periods of time outside, both today and tomorrow, until the smoke starts to move out. So it's nothing really too bad, but if you do have any asthma issues or if you are sensitive to that, just be careful for today and tomorrow outside. But today it's going to be dry, so if you do have to mow your lawn or do any yard work, I would say yes for today and maybe earlier tomorrow, because tomorrow is our next chance of seeing some scattered thunderstorms that look to come in the afternoon and evening. We look to dry out again on Wednesday, so I will say yes with our next chance of some showers after tomorrow on Thursday and on Friday. So on our skycast here today, we will be seeing an increase in clouds here. It will be a little bit hazy today from that wildfire smoke, and it will be breezy coming out of the northwest. Highs will be in the 70s, so just around average for this time of year. We see a few isolated showers come in tonight, not a big deal really. And then tomorrow we will be seeing some sun in the morning, and then we see some isolated showers and thunderstorms come in the afternoon and evening. We'll reach the 70s again tomorrow, and it will be a little bit windy coming out of the north. So for today, expect dry conditions, extra cloud cover, a little bit of haze. It's going to be breezy as well. And we do have a chance of seeing a passing shower tonight. Any rain that we do see this week is not going to be significant. We're just tracking scattered and isolated showers. So for tomorrow, scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. Will be mostly dry again Wednesday, and light rain for Thursday and Friday. Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah. And it's still ahead on Sunrise. It's no.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And we're going to see some much needed rain this week, but not so much today, right, Hannah?
Yes, so today we look dry, and then even the chance of rain this week doesn't look significant.
Okay.
So not a lot of rain.
Some of my plants, I'm getting sick of watering them. So Mother
Yes.
Nature, we need, I don't usually ask for rain, but, the plants need it right now.
Yes, and so is the grass, so a little bit more. Let's take a look now at the temperatures to start. We're a little bit cooler this morning, and we will be a little bit cooler this week, not as hot as last week. We are in the 40s, 44 degrees in Westmoreland and Lake Pleasant, and 42 degrees in Earlville. And we are still dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Today remains mostly dry. We will be seeing extra cloud cover come in, and we will be seeing a little bit of wildfire haze for today. So much cooler than last week. To this week, we will range in the 60s and 70s for the high temperature. Our next chance of rain looks to be possibly an isolated shower tonight, and then scattered thunderstorms possible tomorrow afternoon and evening. Not a lot of rain is expected though this week. Any chance of rain that we do see is going to be either just scattered showers or very light rain. After our next chance of rain after tomorrow looks to be Thursday and Friday. So for today, expect sunshine. Then we do see some cloud cover along with haze. We'll reach the mid 70s. I will talk a little bit more about the chance of rain this week coming up, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah, and don't forget Storm Tracker.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We're a little bit cooler this morning. 46 degrees being measured at the Grievous Park Airport in Rome. So I would definitely grab the jacket or sweatshirt heading out the door. We are seeing sunshine to start, but extra cloud cover will come in today along with hazy conditions. So we'll reach the low 70s for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Way cooler this week than the 80s and 90s last week. We'll cool down after a cold front moves through. Thursday, Friday be in the 60s, and then next weekend looks to start to warm up again into the 70s. But we do have some rain chances this week. Nothing significant. We are going to be seeing some lighter rain showers and just some scattered showers. Not today, though. Today will be dry, hazy, and a little bit cooler. Scattered thunderstorms are possible tomorrow afternoon and evening. And then after that, our next chance of rain is some light rain on Thursday and some light rain on Friday afternoon. Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah. As it is every year, the
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out a little bit cooler this morning, and today we will be seeing some extra cloud cover with temperatures just in the 70s. So let's take a look at downtown Utica. Some cloud cover coming in, but a nice sunrise to start here this morning. Definitely grab the jacket or sweatshirt heading out the door because it's a little bit cool, and we are trending way cooler this week than the 80s and 90s last week. So we are in the 40s this morning. We have 44 degrees in Westmoreland, 46 degrees in Whitesboro, and to the south we have 40 degrees in Norwich and in Sherburne to start. So a little bit chilly. We'll just reach the lower to mid 70s today, so it is going to be on the cooler side compared to last week, and we will remain dry. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. But we will be seeing a little extra cloud cover come in, so we'll be seeing more clouds than sun today and a little bit of haze along from a wildfire smoke up in Canada as well. So that haze does look to come in this this afternoon, and it looks to stick around. So we will be seeing some smoke in our atmosphere for most of today and tomorrow, and it looks to clear out on Wednesday. But since it is going to be a little bit heavier, it's going to come in right from the north of us. Air quality could be an issue if you are sensitive to air quality issues, like if you do have asthma or anything like that. I would definitely just be careful spending time outside, especially today and tomorrow. It's not going to be too bad, but moderate air quality index is possible for both today and tomorrow. So if you did want to mow your lawn or do any yard work or even just get outside at all, I would say yes today. It's going to be dry for most of today with an isolated shower possible this evening. Tomorrow, I would say definitely early in the morning because we are going to be seeing some scattered showers and thunderstorms come in tomorrow afternoon and evening. And then we do dry out again on Wednesday for a chance of an isolated shower in the evening. So we do have some more rain chances this week, but nothing significant just yet. Everything looks like it's going to be light rain or just scattered showers. So on our SkyCast here today, once again, a little bit extra cloud cover and haze will reach the lower to mid 70s, and it will be breezy coming out of the northwest. By this evening, it is possible to see an isolated shower or two, but it does look still mostly dry. Tomorrow, we will be dry for most of the morning, and then once we hit the afternoon, we do see some scattered showers and thunderstorms coming in. It will be sunny tomorrow, but then we still see those scattered showers and thunderstorms for the afternoon and evening, and it's going to be windy as well. So for today, expect some sun to start. We will be seeing some cloud cover come in along with some haze. It's going to be breezy. And then tonight, we continue to see clouds with an isolated shower possible. Tomorrow, we will be dry for most of the morning with some sun. And then we do see those scattered showers and thunderstorms come in the afternoon and evening. We look to be mostly dry again on Wednesday with some more light to rain chances for Thursday and Friday. Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah. So we'll look forward to that rain that we should be seeing, right?
Yes, not significant yet, but some light showers possible this week.
We could use it. Thanks so much. Time now is 5. Joining us, I'm Katrina Smith. Gary has the day off.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We're starting a little bit cooler after we had a nice weekend, right?
Yes, 40s this morning. We'll be in the 70s and 60s for most of this week, so way cooler than the 80s last week.
So if you like that nice cooler temperatures, this is your week, right?
Yes, 60s, 70s, and then we do have some chances of rain.
We need it.
Yes, so let's take a look now at the temperatures to start. We're in the 40s, so definitely grab the jacket or sweatshirt while you're heading out the door. 42 degrees in Cooperstown and 44 degrees in Westmoreland and Lake Pleasant. Still dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Today looks mostly dry, but we will be seeing some cloud cover come in along with haze from wildfire smoke. So hazy and definitely cooler today than last week. We'll be in the 70s. Some more scattered thunderstorms are possible tomorrow afternoon, so that's our next chance of some rain coming in. All the chances of rain this week are not going to be significant. Everything looks to be scattered or just some light showers. So after tomorrow, our next chance of some light rain looks to come in for Thursday and Friday. So for the rest of today, expect a little extra cloud cover coming in. We will be breezy and in the 70s with wildfire smoke in our atmosphere. I will talk a little bit more about the rain chances this week coming up, Katrina.
Hannah, thank you so much. Let's get right to it.
Welcome back. Today we will be mostly dry. We are going to be the warmest this week. Today we'll be in the 70s, and we will be seeing some clouds come in, and it is going to be hazy today from wildfire smoke. It's going to be hazy tomorrow as well. We do see some scattered thunderstorms come in later in the day tomorrow, and that does drop our temperature into the 60s. We're trending dry for Wednesday. We could be seeing a shower or two Wednesday evening, and then we do see some very late rain coming in for Thursday, and the same thing for Friday afternoon. So we are seeing some rain chances this week, not really significant, and we are much cooler this week. So once again, we're dry today, scattered thunderstorms and showers tomorrow afternoon, and isolated or passing showers possible Wednesday evening, and then we do see some scattered showers coming in on Thursday. We are trending way cooler this week than last week. We're just around and below average for most of this week, with temperatures reaching the upper 60s and low 70s. Katrina.
All right, Hannah, thanks. The list of
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out a bit chilly this morning, but we are seeing some sunshine. Clouds will move in later. So let's take a look now at downtown Utica. Some sunshine to start, and once again, a little bit chilly. We are starting to see some clouds move in at this point, and we are going to be pretty hazy today due to wildfire smoke. Our temperatures are in the 40s, so a little bit cooler than last week's morning temperatures. I would definitely grab the jacket or sweatshirt as I'm heading out the door this morning. We have 44 degrees in Westmoreland and 49 degrees in Deansboro. And if we look to the south, just 38 degrees in Skanevis and 40 degrees in Sherburne. We are dry this morning on our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, but an increase in clouds is going to happen today. We will remain partly sunny, and then we will be seeing a little bit of haze come in as well due to wildfire smoke to our north. So we are actually going to be seeing some near surface smoke. It is going to be pretty heavy at times, especially this afternoon. And then tomorrow afternoon, we can see this darker orange color. That means it is going to be pretty close to the surface and heavy. It's going to cause a haze in the sky, and it doesn't look to clear out until Wednesday. So the air quality may be a little bit of issue for sensitive groups. If you do have asthma or are sensitive to air quality issues, be careful today and tomorrow, spending longer periods outside. Looks like our air quality index is going to be at a moderate range, so that could cause a little bit of issues, so keep that in mind. We also are going to be seeing a little bit of a haze in the sky both today and tomorrow because of this. But if you do have to go outside at all, if you have to mow the lawn, do any yard work, I would say yes for tomorrow, and then or yes for today, and earlier tomorrow we will be seeing some scattered thunderstorms return tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then yes again on Wednesday as we do dry out. We will be seeing some rain chances this week as well. It's going to be nothing significant, just some light rain chances and some scattered showers possible for most of this week. So on our Skycast today, we will be mostly dry during the day. We will just see an increase in cloud cover and some haze along with a breeze coming out of the northwest. Then tonight, we will be seeing a passing shower possible overnight, nothing big at all. Tomorrow, we will wake up to some sun, haze once again, and then we will be seeing the chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms come in tomorrow afternoon due to a cold front, and then we dry out for Wednesday. So for today, expect some sun followed by haze and some cloud cover. We'll be in the 70s and a little bit breezy. Tonight, a passing shower is possible. So tomorrow, we will be seeing scattered thunderstorms move in the afternoon. We dry out Wednesday with our next chance of rain on Thursday and Friday. Any rain that we see this week is not going to be significant. It's just going to be light rain or some scattered showers. Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Be sure to, Gary has the day off.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Hannah, you had a good weekend?
Yes.
Gorgeous weather out there.
Yes, it was really nice.
You took in Wine in the Wilderness, yes?
Yes, I went on, when was it, Saturday? Yeah, it was really fun.
It was a good time. It looked like a fun time. I
Yes.
spent some time on the boat. We got those warm temperatures in, and now it's a little cooler.
Yeah, so cooler this morning, and then this week we'll be in the 60s and 70s with some rain chances.
All right, I think a lot of us need, like my lawn is starting to get really dry, so I think a lot of us can agree that we could use the rain, right?
Yes, for sure. So let's take a look now at the temperatures to start. We are in the 40s, 43 degrees in Cooperstown and 46 degrees in Westmoreland and Whitesboro. And we are also dry to start. This is our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Today we will be seeing a little extra cloud cover, and it will be hazy due to wildfire smoke. Along with cooler weather for this week, we'll just be in the 60s and 70s compared to the 80s and 90s last week. Scattered thunderstorms will be possible tomorrow afternoon. That's our next chance of rain. And then our rain chances this week are not going to be anything significant. We're going to be seeing light showers coming back in for Thursday and for Friday. So for the rest of today, expect an increase in cloud cover, hazy conditions. It will be a little bit breezy as well. And I will talk more about the rain chances and the smoke coming up, Katrina.
Hannah, thank you. Don't forget your Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than way. Over the weekend,
The Cooperstown Camp is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We are measuring 44 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. So pretty chilly to start this morning, and then we will start to see an increase in cloud cover along with haze coming in today. So today will probably be the warmest day of the week. We'll be in the lower 70s. We'll remain in the 70s to tomorrow and Wednesday for the high temperature. So for most of the day, it's going to be in the 60s. Our next chance of rain is going to be scattered thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, and then we see some more light rain showers for Thursday and Friday. We start to warm up again next weekend. So we do see some rain chances this week, but they are not going to be significant. Today will be dry with hazy skies and cooler weather, especially compared to last week, with those scattered thunderstorms possible tomorrow afternoon, and then some more light rain chances for Thursday and Friday. Katrina.
Hannah, thank you so much.
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some sun this morning. We will be seeing some extra cloud cover and some haze today. So let's take a look at downtown Utica. We are sunny right now. We are seeing some clouds starting to move in at this point, and it is cool to start this morning. Our temperatures are in the 40s, so I would definitely grab a sweatshirt or a jacket as I'm heading out the door this morning. We have just 46 degrees in Dowdesville and Westmoreland, 49 degrees in Deansboro, and if we take a look to the south, we have 41 degrees in Norwich and 39 degrees in Skanevis. So Nala and her neighbor George this morning are not happy to see some rain this week, although we do need it. George does love the sunshine, as I have heard, so he's a little bit upset that we do see some chances of rain and some clouds this week. We're also a little bit cooler than last week, so he's upset about that, but still they'll sunbathe when there is time. Today we will be seeing some sun earlier with some clouds coming in later, but it does look completely dry today. Here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are just going to be seeing some extra cloud cover coming in, along with some wildfire smoke coming in, as well as we are seeing some wildfires up in Canada. That smoke will come into our atmosphere today, especially this afternoon, and it is going to be pretty heavy near the surface. This darker orange color means it is going to be pretty prominent in our surface, and this looks to continue for this afternoon and for most of tomorrow. The smoke doesn't look to clear out until Wednesday. So if you are sensitive to air quality, if there is any air quality issues and you are sensitive to that, like if you have asthma or anything like that, I would just be careful both today and tomorrow, because we are going to be seeing higher air quality values due to the smoke coming in from Canada. So it is going to be closer to the surface than the past couple of times that we have been seeing smoke coming in our atmosphere. But if you do want to still go outside, if you want to mow your lawn or anything like that, I would say yes for today, and then maybe get things done earlier tomorrow, because our next chance of rain looks to be scattered thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and evening. Then we do dry out for another yes day on Wednesday. So for the rest of today, we will be dry. We just see an extra cloud cover along with some smoke. It's going to be breezy and we'll be in the 70s. Today looks like the warmest day of the week. This evening and tonight, a passing shower is possible, but really no significant rain. And then tomorrow we'll start out with smoke once again, hazy conditions in the morning, and then we will be seeing some scattered thunderstorms picking up for the afternoon and evening. So for today, expect some sun to start. We do see clouds and a haze come in. We reach the 70s and will be breezy. A passing shower is possible overnight. So tomorrow is our next chance of rain. We do see some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. We'll dry out Wednesday, and then more light rain chances for Thursday and Friday, but really no significant rainfall this week. It looks like scattered showers and lighter rain. Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah. It's 5:51.
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Katrina Smith. Gary's off.
I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We had a great, nice weekend. Stayed dry for most of us, and it should stay dry for most of the day today, but we are going to see some rain this week.
Yes, we have rain chances this week. Nothing significant, though, just some light chances of light rain. So
and some cooler temperatures. People who despise the heat are rejoicing today.
Yes, 70s and 60s this week.
Yeah.
So let's take a look now at the temperatures to start. start. We're pretty chilly this morning. We have 44 degrees in Cooperstown and 45 degrees in Earlville. We are tracking dry conditions now. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It will be dry today, but we will be seeing an increase in cloud cover, and we will be seeing a little bit of haze from wildfire smoke. So hazy and cooler today compared to last week. We're going to be in the 70s. Today looks to be the warmest day of the week as well. Our next chance of some rain looks to be scattered thunderstorms that are going to be possible tomorrow afternoon and evening. They are just going to be scattered. In between the thunderstorms, we will be seeing sunshine. And then after that, our next chance of rain is going to be Thursday and Friday. Just light rain at this point. No significant rainfall this week. So for today, expect some sunshine followed by clouds and hazy conditions. It's going to be breezy and in the 70s. I will talk more about the rain chances this week coming up, Katrina.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it. 10 people.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some sun this morning. We will be seeing clouds come in and a little bit of haze. So let's take a look now at downtown Utica. As you can see, sunshine to start. It is a little bit chilly, though, so definitely grab the jacket or the sweatshirt. We are in the 40s. We have just 49 degrees in Dowdesville, Whitesboro, and Westmoreland. And looking to the south, we have 41 degrees in Skenevis, 43 degrees in Norwich, but we are dry. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We will be dry today, seeing an increase in cloud cover and haze coming in from wildfire smoke. So it is going to be way closer to the surface today than the past couple of times we have seen it. So looking like tonight and into tomorrow, it's going to be really close and heavy. Look at tomorrow, this darker orange color. So definitely keep that in mind. We will be seeing a little bit of a haze both today and tomorrow, and it looks to clear out on Wednesday. So there may be some air quality issues today and tomorrow. If you are sensitive to that, like if you have asthma or any other conditions that make you sensitive to higher amounts of air quality issues, definitely be careful spending longer times outside today and tomorrow, as we are going to be seeing a moderate air quality value due to this wildfire smoke from Canada. But if you did want to head outside, maybe do any yard work, anything like that, to mow your lawn, I would say yes today, early tomorrow, and then yes on Wednesday, because our next chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms is tomorrow afternoon. So on our skycast today, we will be seeing clouds come in. We're also seeing haze. Today looks to be the warmest day of the week. We'll be in the 70s and will be breezy. Then tonight we fall into the 50s with a passing shower possible. As we head into tomorrow, we will be seeing a haze once again in the morning, and then we see scattered showers and thunderstorms develop for the afternoon and evening. Not a lot, though. No significant rain is really expected for most of this week. We do see chances of rain again for Thursday and Friday, but there are going to be light showers. So for the rest of today, expect some clouds to come in. It will be hazy as well due to that wildfire smoke. Breezy and in the 70s with a passing shower possible tonight. Tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms come in for the afternoon and evening. We dry out mostly on Wednesday, with Thursday and Friday seeing scattered showers as well.
To CABV Tower Cam, showing a bit of haze from those wildfires. Also, 10 people, including several children, are being assisted by the Red Cross after a fire in East Utica. Taking a look at the CABV Tower Cam right now, and right now there is a pollutant concern of fine particulate matter. The DEC and the Department of Health have issued air quality health advisories. The DEC meteorologists predict levels of pollution, either ozone or fine particulate matter, expected to exceed an air quality index value of 100. Now, meteorologist Hannah Evans is in the Weather Center with an explanation for where this is coming from.
Now, but we are seeing a little bit of a haze in the sky. This is from a wildfire smoke up in Canada. So the National Weather Service also issued an air quality alert for us until midnight tonight. It is going to be unhealthy for some to spend longer times outside today. This includes younger and older people, along with anyone with heart disease, lung disease, along with asthma. So keep that in mind for the rest of today and then even tomorrow as well. We're a little bit cooler right now, 67 degrees being measured at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome with sunshine, and it also is breezy today. So it is hazy and we're a little bit cooler today. Highs will reach the low 70s. We see our next chance of rain tomorrow afternoon. Scattered thunderstorms come in for the afternoon and evening. And then more chances this week look to be Thursday and Friday. No significant rainfall, though. Everything we will be seeing will either be scattered or very light rainfall. So for today, expect more clouds, a little bit of a haze, and breezy conditions. And I will talk more about the smoke coming up, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah. And again, now to the air quality advisory. It goes through 11:59 tonight, and it is for Herkimer, Madison, Oneida, and Otsego counties in our area. Exposure can cause short-term health effects like irritation to the eyes, nose, and throat. Exposure to elevated levels of the fine particulate matter can also worsen medical conditions like asthma and heart disease. People with heart and breathing problems, children, and the elderly could be particularly sensitive. 10 people are displaced.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are seeing a little bit of cloud cover and haze in the sky this afternoon. It's also much cooler than the 80s and 90s last week. So let's take a look now at downtown Utica. As we can see, a little bit of cloud cover, those cumulus clouds in the sky, but we are not seeing bright blue skies because we are seeing a little bit of haze, and this is coming from wildfire smoke up in Canada. So it is going to be way closer to the surface today than it has been the past couple of times that we've seen it, as we see the darker orange color that will come in later today and for tomorrow. So this could cause air quality issues. Once again, we are under an air quality alert from the National Weather Service until midnight tonight, but this smoke does not look to lift away from the surface or does not look to lighten up until Wednesday. So just be careful if you are sensitive to this, which would be the very young or older adults, along with anyone with pre-existing health conditions like heart disease, lung disease, or asthma, as today it is possible to see air quality indexes above 100, which means higher level of air quality indexes, which means that it could cause some issues. So we are all under an air quality alert for central New York today. We are a little bit cooler than those 80s and 90s last week. Just 64 degrees in Old Forge, 65 degrees in Forestport, and then we have 70 degrees in Clinton and Mohawk. So it is feeling nice and comfortable outside, but it also is a little bit breezy. Nala this afternoon is saying hi to her neighbor, George, but George is now a little bit upset because he likes the sunshine. He likes to sunbathe, and today we're seeing some sunshine, but this week is trending cooler, and it is trending that we will be seeing some more rain chances, which we need, but George is not liking that today. Here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, still dry for today. Today looks to be dry and honestly looks to be the warmest day of the week as we do reach the low 70s. We're just seeing some cloud cover and a little bit of haze from Canada, from wildfire smoke, and a breeze coming out of the northwest. Our next chance of rain will be tomorrow afternoon and evening. Scattered thunderstorms do come in. We dry out for Wednesday with an isolated shower possible Wednesday evening, and then some scattered light showers come back in for Thursday. So no significant rainfall this week, but we are seeing some light chances of some rain coming in. So on our skycast today, we will reach the low 70s, seeing a little bit of cloud cover and some haze along with breezy conditions. And then tonight, a passing shower is possible overnight with the low falling in the 50s. Tomorrow will start out hazy once again, and we will be seeing scattered thunderstorms actually start to move through tomorrow afternoon and evening. So for the rest of today, expect hazy conditions, low 70s and a little bit breezy, and then tonight will fall into just right around 50 degrees with a passing shower possible. Some more scattered showers and thunderstorms come in tomorrow afternoon and evening. We dry out for Wednesday with some light rain possible Thursday and Friday. Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Russia claimed today, meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are tracking air quality issues for this afternoon along with for tomorrow. Air quality index is possible to exceed 100, which means that the air could be unhealthy. So unhealthy for some today is the air quality. Definitely younger people along with older people and people with underlying diseases like heart or lung disease along with asthma should limit outdoor activities today because we are under an air quality alert from the National Weather Service. We are seeing some sun, but once again, a little bit of a haze due to that smoke coming in from Canada, and a little bit cooler today, 67 degrees being measured at the Grivers Park Airport in Rome with breezy conditions. So hazy and cooler today. We will be seeing scattered thunderstorms come back in tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then after that our next chance of rain will be light rain possible for Thursday and Friday. So for today, expect hazy conditions along with cloud cover. We'll be in the 70s and it will be a little bit breezy. I will talk more about this smoke coming up, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are seeing some cloud cover and we are seeing some sunshine, but it looks less blue outside because there is haze from wildfire smoke. So let's take a look now at downtown Utica. As you can see, the blue in the sky has dimmed. We are seeing hazy conditions today, and this is coming out of Canada as we are seeing some wildfire smoke in our atmosphere. And it actually is way closer to the surface today than the past couple of times the wildfire smoke has come in. So we can see here this darker orange color that will be coming in. That means it's really close to surface and it is heavy. So we do have air quality alert issues in effect today, and it will be possible again tomorrow. The smoke doesn't look to kind of lighten up and clear out until Wednesday. So because of this, the National Weather Service has an air quality alert out. This is for all of us. We are going to be seeing the air quality index be over 100 today, and that means that there is going to be smoke in the atmosphere that could be unhealthy for some, which includes the very young, the very old, and anyone with pre-existing health conditions like heart or lung disease and asthma. But we are a little bit cooler today than last week, the 80s and 90s, so it should feel more comfortable outside. We have just 64 degrees in Old Forge, 65 degrees in Forestport, and 70 degrees in Mohawk and Clinton. We are still dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and today we will just be seeing hazy conditions from that wildfire smoke, along with a little bit extra cloud cover and breezy conditions coming out of the northwest. We do have some chances of rain this week, though. This looks to come in tomorrow. Scattered thunderstorms are possible tomorrow afternoon and evening. We do dry out for Wednesday, but there's an isolated shower possible Wednesday evening, and then some lighter showers come back in on Thursday. So no significant amounts of rain this week, but we do have some chances in our forecast. So for the rest of today, expect highs to reach the low 70s. It will continue to be hazy, and we will still be seeing breezy conditions out of the northwest. A passing shower is possible overnight, but not really anything significant once again. And then tomorrow will continue to be hazy a little bit in the morning. We'll reach the 70s before some scattered thunderstorms come in the afternoon and evening. It also is going to be breezy again tomorrow. So for the rest of today, expect to reach the low 70s. Definitely not as hot as the 80s and 90s last week, but it will remain hazy and we will be seeing breezy conditions. Tonight, a passing shower is possible and it gets chilly again overnight. Tomorrow we'll reach the low 70s before scattered showers and thunderstorms roll through in the afternoon and evening. We dry out for Wednesday with some lighter rain returning for Thursday and Friday. Katrina.
Thank you, Hannah. A Sherpa abandons a journey.
Kristen is on assignment tonight. Central New York has been included in a state DEC and Department of Health issued air quality advisory, which will last through midnight. To help break down what that means and how it impacts you, we're going to go right over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. He's tracking, and we're calling it an alert day today because of the quality of air, correct?
Yeah, and we just want people to be aware of this situation. I think this is going to continue beyond midnight from just looking at some of the information we're getting. This is all coming from Canada, big wildfire smoke moving into the area. And if you're sensitive to poor air quality, you're going to want to limit your time indoors. Again, we've turned this into an alert day, and this will continue through the day tomorrow. So again, sensitive groups should limit their time outdoors here for the next 24 hours. We are going to follow this situation very closely because in general, with large plumes of smoke still working in from the north, this may be a multiple day thing, but we'll take it one day at a time. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's quiet. Current temperature is 69 degrees. And this evening, again, we're looking at dry weather. I think the storms will be holding off until later tonight. Temperatures will be in the 60s here. And it's going to be on the cooler side tonight. Some unsettled weather ahead. Look at your forecast that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. In the race for the White House,
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good evening, Central New York. So we've turned this into an alert day because we have poor air quality. This is all being caused by what's happening in Canada. That would be wildfire smoke. Taking a look at the graphic here, this air quality alert issued by the National Weather Service in conjunction with the DEC of New York State, in effect for all of Central New York until tonight. They're likely going to expand the time of this because I think this is going to be around through tomorrow. Possibly into Wednesday too. I'm looking at the upper level winds and how large this plume of smoke is, and I'm not optimistic that this is going to go away anytime soon. Unlike the last few times where that smoke was high in the atmosphere, this is much closer to the ground, and so this is affecting air quality. If you're sensitive to poor air quality, it's best to limit your time outdoors tonight and into tomorrow. This is a live look at our Cavity Tower Cam, and again, you can see the haze in the sky. This is the size of that smoke plume. Again, it came from Canada, from wildfires. It's not just our area, but it's the whole Northeast, the Great Lakes, and again, winds are generally moving in from the northwest, and it's a slow movement, which means we're going to continue to see more smoke drift in because there's active fires taking place in that region. So I think this is going to be something we'll be dealing with here for a couple more days across the region. We're also going to be seeing some weather, of course, and we're tracking a few showers in the forecast late tomorrow, and especially as we head into Thursday. That day will have the most widespread rain. We also have the chance of seeing a few showers here looking ahead to Friday. Looking at the radar and satellite image, again, the weather is coming in from the north, and there's going to be a backdoor cold front that will be working in that could spark off a few showers here tonight as well as tomorrow. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast again, partly to mostly cloudy skies tonight. A passing shower is possible overnight. We drop down into the low 50s. Tomorrow, again, Skycast is clear, but I do think there'll be that thick haze in the sky. Temperatures climb into the 60s, and we could see a pop-up shower, maybe a rumble of thunder, generally in the mid to late afternoon. The weather turns quiet on Wednesday. It's a cooler day. We start out with temperatures in the 50s, mostly cloudy. We'll make a run into the mid-60s here Wednesday afternoon. A better chance for showers on Thursday as an upper level low pressure area is what I'm trying to say, moves in and starts to impact our weather. A passing shower tonight, low of 50. A hazy day tomorrow, and that chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Again, poor air quality continues, a high of 72. And again, that's why we've got red on the 7-day. Again, looking at that haze and poor air quality through Tuesday. We may be adding this to Wednesday too, so we will keep you posted. We kind of take this on a day-by-day basis. It's pretty tough trying to figure this out. Some showers here on Thursday, 63. Some showers on Friday. The weather looks nice as we head into the weekend. And I'm going to have a lot more on how this smoke is affecting our air quality throughout the newscast.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, Bill. Well, gas prices could rise. Bill Carter's talking more about the air quality.
Yeah, the air quality is poor this evening because of wildfire smoke that originated in Canada. We've been talking about smoke for the past couple of weeks, and so far most of that has been taking place in the upper part of the atmosphere. Well, tonight is a little different. These wildfires originated closer to our area, so they're closer to the surface. And all of that smoke has drifted into central New York, affecting our air quality. What does this mean? If you're sensitive to this, you want to limit your time outdoors here for the next couple of days. I think this poor air quality is going to last at least through Wednesday. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Normally we have this segment devoted to the walk the dog forecast, but because of the poor air quality, it's probably best to keep the dog and the pets indoors as well. Again, at least for the next couple of days. Temperatures this evening will drop into the mid-60s with hazy skies. We are tracking the smoke. We're going to look at some of the Skycast projections as to where that's going to be headed and how long it affects our weather, and that's coming out. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. To help work towards
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good evening, Central New York. We have an alert day issued from the poor air quality that is out there now and will continue through at least tomorrow due to wildfire smoke in Canada. The National Weather Service has an air quality alert, in effect for all of Central New York. As we take a look at this map, you can see this is not just a Utica thing. This is happening everywhere here in Central New York. And again, look outside. You can see the smoke in the sky. Again, this is creating all this haze. You might even be able to smell it with the smoke kind of mixing from time to time down to the surface. This is a live look at our Oneonta camera. And again, many areas look like this across Central New York. Normally, this smoke creates a beautiful sunset. It might be hard to see the sun tonight as it gets lower in the horizon because the smoke is a little bit thicker tonight compared to usual. We do have the ability to track the smoke in the atmosphere using our computer models. This is our in-house computer model showing where this smoke is now and where it will be going in the future. Generally, anything in the orange indicates it's enough to cause air quality issues. This, again, will continue here through tonight. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, haze in the sky. It might actually get worse before it gets better. They're showing, this is indicating some heavier smoke moving into the west out towards Syracuse. We may get clipped by that around noontime tomorrow. There might be some thinning in the smoke for a little while tomorrow night before the next round rolls in as we head into Wednesday. It's hard to project beyond maybe a day to a day and a half because it really depends on the source of the smoke, which is wildfires in Canada, and things could change rapidly in a good way. Those fires could be put out in the next day or so, and that would affect this forecast. But again, that's what we're looking at for now. If you are sensitive to poor air quality, it's best to stay indoors here for the next couple of days. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. We do have some chances of much needed rain in our future. It starts tonight as a cold front drops in from the north. Better chance for rain by Thursday. Yorkville 70 degrees, Micah and Hartford 69, Old Fort 67. Across Southern Valleys, hazy conditions, Richfield 62, Morris 67, and Harry and Otsego with 69 degrees. The wind direction generally stays from the northwest, and again, that's where the fires are taking place across Quebec, Canada. So again, hazy skies will continue. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, looking at partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows drop down into the low 50s. We might see a passing shower tonight, along with the chance of a passing shower tomorrow afternoon. High temperatures climb to near 70 degrees. Tomorrow night, the weather looks pretty quiet. We're expecting partly cloudy skies, more haze on Wednesday, looking at mostly cloudy skies. I think Wednesday's dry with temperatures in the upper 60s. Passing shower tonight, low 50. Tomorrow, hazy skies, a passing shower, maybe a rumble of thunder, high of 72. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, 68. Thursday, widespread showers, 63, so cool day. Some showers on Friday. The weather warms up as we head into the weekend with temperatures in the 70s on Saturday and Sunday. We'll be right back.
If you looked out, saw the sky today, noticed that it was gray. Well, no clouds we're looking at. How about wildfire smoke from Canada? Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis is tracking that air quality alert as we are now in alert mode today, right, Bill?
Yeah, the air quality has been getting worse, getting poorer throughout the afternoon as this smoke starts mixing down into the closer to the surface. And this is going to continue through tomorrow at least. And again, originating from Canada, wildfire smoke in Quebec making its way south. Sensitive groups should limit their time outdoors over the next couple of days. And again, this alert day is going to continue as the air quality remains poor. It's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is dry, but it is very hazy outside. Again, it's gotten quite hazy over the past couple of hours. Our current temperature is 67 degrees, and This evening, we're expecting the haze to continue with temperatures in the 60s and poor air quality through at least tomorrow. We're taking a look at how long this could last, as well as some much needed rainfall. Look at that forecast coming out. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New at 6, a Rome.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good evening, Central New York. Poor air quality today due to wildfire smoke. The National Weather Service has an air quality alert issued for all of Central New York on this map behind me. This is going to continue as we head into tonight as well as tomorrow. And I think this is going to be a multiple day thing. It's tough to tell where smoke goes because it all depends on the source of it and how that source is going to change. But again, right now, the source of this smoke, wildfires in Canada, until those fires are taken care of, I think we'll be dealing with this here for the short term. And look at all the haze in the sky tonight. This is a live look in Oneonta. Again, this is affecting air quality. If you're sensitive to poor air quality, you're going to want to limit your time outdoors over the next couple of days. There's a way that we can predict where this smoke is going. We're using our in-house computer models to do this. And again, this is coming in from the north. So the source of the smoke is in Quebec, and with winds coming generally from the north, that means that smoke is blowing in our direction. So this orange color indicates poor air quality, a continuation of it through tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I think the smoke could be the worst to the west, the thickest to the west between Syracuse and Rochester. I think we'll be able to miss out on the thickest part of the smoke, but still, this is going to continue here in Central New York. We may have periods of lulls here tomorrow night, maybe some breaks in this, but then more is possible to arrive here as we head into Wednesday. We will keep you posted on this throughout the next couple of days to see how long this will last. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, it's dry across the area. We do need the rain. We at least get the chance of some rain in the forecast tomorrow. That's going to be scattered showers. It's dry Wednesday. The best chance of rain this week looks to be Thursday. Widespread rain across Central New York. Barneveld 69 degrees, Inlet 64. Across Southern Valleys, Richfield 62, Milford 66. Harry and Otsego checking in with 69 degrees. As we look at the radar and satellite image, our weather is coming in from the north. An upper level area of low pressure will be dropping in, and that's going to drive our weather throughout this week. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, partly to mostly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 50s. Might see a brief shower here late tonight, and the chance of a pop-up shower or maybe thunderstorm as we head into tomorrow afternoon. A continuation of hazy skies and poor air quality is expected. Heading into tomorrow night, looking at maybe a passing shower. Wednesday looks dry. Temperatures will be cooler with highs in the 60s. Our best chance of rain this week, again, looks to be Thursday. Passing shower tonight, low of 50. Hazy skies tomorrow. Temperatures in the low 70s, a pop-up shower where thunderstorm is possible. Wednesday's high 68. Thursday, widespread rain 63. A shower is possible on Friday. Temperatures start to warm up as we head into Saturday and Sunday.
We could use some rain, too.
Absolutely. That might actually help the air quality, too.
So, something to think about. All right, thanks, Bill.
Yep.
Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6, just one high school. Thank you for joining us. Wildfires in Nova Scotia, Canada are triggering air quality alerts in the United States, and that includes Central New York and the Mohawk Valley. Smoke and haze will linger into this week. The National Weather Service has issued an air quality warning. We're going to check in with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis on that in just a moment. First, Jen Sullivan has the very latest on the horrific wildfires and how they're impacting millions of Americans in our top story tonight.
Historic wildfires raging through parts of Canada. More than 26,000 people have been forced to evacuate their homes.
People's homes are literally burning down. Their lives are being turned upside down.
So far this year, 8 million acres have burned. The flames causing giant plumes of smoke to tower over the region.
This is incredibly difficult and heartbreaking.
But the effects of the fires aren't just being felt in Canada. The smoke triggering air quality warnings in the U.S., impacting millions of Americans from the Midwest to the Northeast. The National Weather Service issuing a code orange for Tuesday for parts of the Northeast, including New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania, meaning the air quality will be harmful to sensitive groups like the elderly and young children, those groups being urged to stay indoors. Meanwhile, in Canada, at least 200 structures have been damaged. Firefighters are doing their best to contain it.
We're going to get through this together.
I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Let's bring this to the local level. Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis, an alert day, and for just reasons. You and I were talking before the show. We can't remember the last time we've seen air quality this poor.
It's been at least a decade since it's been this widespread, this noticeable. We've been smelling smoke here on Smith Hill all evening long. The haze has really come in. Air quality continues to worsen. And again, we have this alert day for this. Poor air quality looks to continue. For the most part, sensitive groups are affected more than others. However, we are seeing levels that are getting to that point where it could affect more and more people. So our recommendation tonight is to just be safe, close the windows going to bed tonight. We're hoping that it doesn't get that bad, but again, it's better to leave all of that haze and all that smoke outdoors tonight and close the windows. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking pretty quiet. The current temperature is 60 degrees. Of course, the big story is haze, which will continue tonight. We also could see a passing shower. We're going to talk about how much longer this wildfire smoke will be lingering in central New York, along with some much-needed rainfall that's coming out. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Now to a developing story tonight. The mystery behind a tragic fate of a private jet that flew for hours in radio silence as investigators focused on a remote section of Virginia where the plane crashed on Saturday. A highly experienced pilot and his 3 passengers, included a small child, were killed. Reporter Tom Costello with what we know so far tonight.
In a remote, thick Virginia forest, investigators are piecing through the decimated remains of that private Citation jet that apparently ran out of fuel and crashed as Air Force fighter jets watched, unable to help.
Just prior to the incident, the pilot was slumped over.
Family members tell NBC New York that Adina Azarian, a prominent real estate broker, was on board with her 2-year-old daughter, Aria. Their nanny and the pilot headed for the Hamptons.
We're just devastated. You have to tell people every day that you love them.
It started at 1:13 p.m. Sunday as the plane left Tennessee headed for Long Island, New York. But at 1:28, just 15 minutes later, the veteran pilot stopped responding to air traffic control commands. The plane continued north all the way to Long Island before doing a U-turn and heading back towards Tennessee, still failing to respond to controllers.
Number 611 Victor Golf, contact Washington Center 127-4902, acknowledge.
6 Air Force fighter jets were scrambled along the East Coast. As the plane approached restricted D.C. airspace, 2 F-16s were authorized to go supersonic.
They had to break the sound barrier to get up to speed to get to the aircraft in question.
Their twin booms startling residents and pets on the ground as they fired flares, then flew straight at the Citation, calling the pilot.
This is an armed air defense fighter. You have been intercepted.
They quickly saw the pilot was slumped over and unresponsive as his plane continued flying into Virginia, where it crashed, having traveled 300 miles without radio communication. The NTSB is considering whether a sudden loss of cabin air pressure could have incapacitated everyone on board. Just as golf legend Payne Stewart and 5 others were killed in 1999 when their plane lost cabin pressure, then crashed in South Dakota.
You have a matter of seconds to get your oxygen mask on, or you will not be able to breathe. It could be anywhere from a matter of 15 seconds up to a minute to get that mask on, and if you don't, you will indeed pass out.
There's Tom Costello reporting. Closer to home, a Rome woman is under arrest.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good evening, Central New York. We're in alert mode for the air quality, and I think we're going to stay in alert mode until the poor air quality comes to an end. And it could be a couple more days of getting through this. The air quality has been the poorest that we've seen in a long time here in Central New York, and it's originating from wildfires to the north. And again, all of Central New York underneath an air quality alerts. This is a time lapse of the evening from our Oneonta camera. And it's just been very hazy throughout the course of the evening time. And that haze is still in the sky tonight. You might have been able to smell some of this wildfire smoke. You have a lot of people that were reporting that throughout the course of this evening. This haze is likely to stick around. In fact, we can predict where this haze is going to go using some of our in-house computer models. So the orange here represents what we're seeing now, the haze, the air quality poor enough to affect sensitive groups. As we head throughout tonight, no changes are expected. Tomorrow, these haze could become even thicker for a brief period of time. I think it looks to be the worst just to our west, out towards Syracuse. You can see some even darker colors showing up there. We may see a little bit of a lull in this tomorrow night, but then more smoke looks to work in as we head into Wednesday. And this is pretty challenging to forecast more than a day or so in advance because it's all based on the source of the smoke, and we're hoping those wildfires will be put out soon so that it would alleviate our situation locally. But the winds are going to be primarily from the northwest over the next several days, so this could be an issue that we will contend with for a few more days. Scattered showers tomorrow. We're looking dry Wednesday. Widespread rain expected Thursday and showers on Friday. Looking at the radar and satellite image again, you can see how the weather is moving from the north. That's also carrying the smoke in our direction. We're staying generally cloudy tonight. Brief passing showers possible. Tomorrow we start out the day dry. I think we'll see a few showers in the afternoon, but not really a whole lot of activity there. Hazy with temperatures in the 60s. The weather remains mostly cloudy tomorrow night, and then on Wednesday we're dry, but again, I think we see that thick haze in the sky too. Temperatures in the 60s. Tonight, a passing shower, low of 50. Hazy skies tomorrow, the chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, 72 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, 68. Thursday, widespread rain. Any rain, I think, would help this smoke situation, at least clear out some of the, what we call particulates. That's what we're smelling. And I think the rain might actually help if we can get it later this week.
We could really use it, too.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, Apple unveils its...
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 11.
New tonight, a Storm Tracker 2 alert day as air quality issues from Canadian wildfires envelop central New York. Also new tonight, late details on what happened in a plane crash in Virginia and its ties to New York. And 2 hospital systems are changing COVID vaccination policies for their employees. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jason Paulus. Thank you for joining us. Wildfires in Nova Scotia, Canada are triggering air quality alerts in the U.S., and that includes central New York and here in the Mohawk Valley. Smoke and haze will linger into this week. The National Weather Service has issued air quality warnings. We're going to check in with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis on that in just a moment. First, reporter Jen Sullivan has the latest on these horrific wildfires and how they'll impact millions of Americans in our top story tonight.
Historic wildfires raging through parts of Canada. More than 26,000 people have been forced to evacuate their homes.
People's homes are literally burning down. Their lives are being turned upside down.
So far this year, 8 million acres have burned. The flames causing giant plumes of smoke to tower over the region.
This is incredibly difficult and heartbreaking.
But the effects of the fires aren't just being felt in Canada. The smoke triggering air quality warnings in the U.S., impacting millions of Americans from the Midwest to the Northeast. The National Weather Service issuing a code orange for Tuesday for parts of the Northeast, including New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania, meaning the air quality will be harmful to sensitive groups like the elderly and young children, those groups being urged to stay indoors. Meanwhile, in Canada, at least 200 structures have been damaged. Firefighters are doing their best to contain it.
We're going to get through this together.
I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Let's bring this down to the local level. Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis with the alert day, and for good reason. We talked about this off camera. We haven't seen air quality issues like this in a long time.
It's got to be at least 10 years. We've had smoke the last couple of weeks, but it's all been higher in the atmosphere. This time it's been mixing down to the surface, and the situation's been getting a little bit worse tonight with the smoke becoming thicker near the surface. So we've got this alert day up for tonight, tomorrow. Air quality will continue to remain poor. This affects sensitive people the most. And I think that we're going to ask folks that if you're, it's a good idea to close the windows tonight to make sure that keep the smoke out. At least tonight, we don't expect the levels to be really bad, but it's at that point where sensitive groups will start to see an impact here, and that's going to be around for the next couple of days. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Eastern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking pretty quiet. Current temperature is 57 degrees, and tonight we're looking at a passing shower, low temperature of 50 degrees. We're tracking how long this smoke and the poor air quality lasts, along with some much-needed rainfall, too, in the forecast, and that's coming out. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Now to a developing story tonight. The mystery behind the tragic fate of a private jet that flew for hours in radio silence as investigators focused on a remote section of Virginia where the plane crashed on Saturday. A highly experienced pilot and his 3 passengers, including a small child, were killed. Reporter Tom Costello on what we know so far.
In a remote, thick Virginia forest, investigators are piecing through the decimated remains of that private Citation jet that apparently ran out of fuel and crashed as Air Force fighter jets watched, unable to help.
Just prior to the incident, the pilot was slumped over.
Family members tell NBC New York that Adina Azarian, a prominent real estate broker, was on board with her 2-year-old daughter, Aria. Their nanny and the pilot headed for the Hamptons.
We're just devastated. You have to tell people every day that you love them.
It started at 1:13 p.m. Sunday as the plane left Tennessee headed for Long Island, New York. But at 1:28, just 15 minutes later, the veteran pilot stopped responding to air traffic control commands. The plane continued north all the way to Long Island before doing a U-turn and heading back towards Tennessee, still failing to respond to controllers.
Number 611 Victor Golf, contact Washington Center 127.902, acknowledge.
6 Air Force fighter jets were scrambled along the East Coast. As the plane approached restricted D.C. airspace, 2 F-16s were authorized to go supersonic.
They had to break the sound barrier to get up to speed to get to the aircraft in question.
Their twin booms startling residents and pets on the ground as they fired flares, then flew straight at the Citation, calling the pilot.
This is an armed air defense fighter. You have been intercepted.
They quickly saw the pilot was slumped over and unresponsive as his plane continued flying into Virginia, where it crashed, having traveled 300 miles without radio communication. The NTSB is considering whether a sudden loss of cabin air pressure could have incapacitated everyone on board. Just as golf legend Payne Stewart and 5 others were killed in 1999 when their plane lost cabin pressure, then crashed in South Dakota.
You have a matter of seconds to get your oxygen mask on, or you will not be able to breathe. It could be anywhere from a matter of 15 seconds up to a minute to get that mask on, and if you don't, you will indeed pass out.
A Rome woman is under arrest, charged with stabbing her husband during an argument with 2 children in the house. Rome police tell us that Amanda Selby allegedly stabbed her husband in the stomach area during an argument in their home on the 400 block of South James Street. This happened just after 12:30 this morning, while their 2 children were in the home. Her husband was taken to the hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good evening, Central New York. We are continuing to monitor the air quality across the region, and right now it remains poor. And that's why we have an air quality alert issued by the National Weather Service, and that's why we're in alert mode tonight. We're seeing the air quality, the cause of it, from wildfire smoke to the north. You may be wondering, why is it different today? We've talked about smoke before, but previous events, the smoke was higher in the atmosphere. Well, now that smoke's mixed down to the surface, the wildfires are closer to us relatively compared to what we saw in Alberta. These fires are only about 500 to 600 miles to the north. And this is what they've done. They've created this thick haze in central New York. This is a time lapse of Oneonta. And you can see the haze just kind of lingering across the area. This big plume of smoke is large, and again, it's going to continue to work in from the north. It also has brought us a beautiful sunset. Again, those smoky skies bringing us color. Now, we're tracking this smoke tonight with our in-house computer model. This is showing where the smoke will be over the next 24 hours. The orange color indicates what we're experiencing now, where we're having some air quality issues, especially for sensitive folks. This looks to continue through tomorrow morning. Some of the smoke becomes thickest west of us as we get into tomorrow afternoon. But again, we're still looking at poor air quality throughout the day. Tuesday, there might be some breaks here heading into tomorrow night, but then another round of some haze is expected to settle in as we head into Wednesday. And again, we're going to continue to follow this. We really only are able to do this on a day-by-day basis because where the smoke originates from could change. The fires could be put out by tomorrow, and then we'd have much less of an issue. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on things. And again, I think we'll be dealing with this likely for a couple more days. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, it's looking quiet. A few scattered showers in the forecast as we get into tomorrow. Our best chance of rain looks to be on Thursday. That looks to be widespread. Low pressure drops in from the north tonight, and that's what's going to cause the smoke and the haze to continue. That's also going to bring in a few showers here tonight. Looking at our Storm Tracker 2 Skycast again, a sprinkle is possible overnight. We start out tomorrow morning in the low 50s. Tomorrow afternoon, a chance of a passing shower. I don't think a lot of places get wet, but some of us will. High temperatures in the 60s. Tomorrow night, the weather remains quiet, and then Wednesday we're dry, but again, I think we continue to see haze. Temperatures Wednesday afternoon in the 60s. Passing shower tonight, low of 50. A hazy day tomorrow, 72 for the high. A passing shower, maybe a rumble of thunder. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Mostly cloudy Wednesday, 68. Widespread rain Thursday. Showers Friday. Warmer weather heading into the weekend.
Good. We could have a nice weekend. That's fine with me.
And I hope by that point the smoke is over.
I don't know about you, but my lawn is as dry as it's been. We could use some rain.
Yeah, it's been really, really dry. So that any rain will help.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Coming up next, Apple